Hello, welcome to Diggers Outdoors. Today we're going to kind of pick up on the GPS series, and I don't have the manual back here. I decided I'm just going to skip through the manual, kind of quicken this up a little bit, but it's still going to be one of those walk before you can run type of things. And today I think what we're going to talk about, once this thing gets to talking here, is as soon as I find what I'm looking for, main menu. We're going to talk about marking locations and how to get back to them. How to retrieve that, get back to it, and how to mark it, get back to it, and what to do from there. As soon as I find what I am looking, there it is. Enter. I'm waiting for the satellites to connect here, so bear with me. I'll pick you guys back up here in a second. Okay. As I said, we're going to talk about marking today. So what we're looking at here is underneath these leaves. You can barely see it, but there's a water hole here. There's a spring seed. There's a tree right there. It's coming down underneath that tree. It's running in here and gathering up here. So it's a little water hole. Let's say I want to mark it to put a stand up. Not that I'm going to, but I want to mark it to put a stand up. Let's grab this. See if I can get some good light here. It's all me being in the shadow. Hang on here. Get this nice and, nope, too close. I'm going to hit this button right here. That's my mark button. We're going to mark that. And that screen right there is going to pop up for you. I know it's kind of, I'm trying to do this one-handed and hold camera with the other, so this is kind of getting a little goofy, if you will. But it says done here, so I can hit enter and call it done, or I can move this using my D-pad here. Move this up here. I'm going to hit enter. Right here now, I can name this thing water hole. Right now, we're just going to call it, we'll call it water hole, what the hell. And you can move around with the D-pad, hit enter to put your letters in. We're going to call it WA for right now, just for intensive purposes, because I'm not left-handed, and I'm using it with my left hand, and so WA. So we're going to come down here, all the way down to the bottom, and see that line at the bottom? That says done. We're going to hit enter. And that gives us our name, WA, and it's going to be mark number 13. There we go. Got to see my screen so I can see what I'm doing through the screen here. Fun times. So we're going to go back down. Just follow the blue box there. Done. Boom. Okay, right now we're on the satellite screen, so we're going to get out of this screen here. So I'm going to hit quit. Quit again. Compass. I'm going to go to map. Okay, see, and that's going to give me the map of where I'm at. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to shut this off, and we're going to walk to another place in the woods, because we're going to go back, come back to this point right here. Hopefully I'm not jiggling this around for you too much, but it's the best I can do is what I got to work with right now. So I'll pick up you guys here in a second. Okay, right now I'm thinking we're about 80 to 100 yards away from it. But this should be more than enough distance to figure out where or how I need to get. Well, there's more than enough distance for me to show you what I need to show you with how to retrieve that waypoint now. What we just marked, that's called a waypoint. I know I'm kind of jerking around, sorry about that. But how we're going to get to that waypoint is, we're going to go back here. There's a couple ways you can bring this up. We're going to go over here. First screen is going to be Waypoint Manager. I'm going to hit enter. And yeah, I'm about 269 feet away from it. If I heard something. Sorry about that. And it's mark number 13, so we're going to hit enter. That's going to be it's going to display these as the closest ones to you. And the closest one is number 13. So we're going to hit 13. That says WA. Down the bottom, see where it says go? We're going to hit that. And you see that little purple line? We're going to follow that little purple line here. Now, the thing I found when you're doing this, if you're on a trail, stay on the trail. And I looked at the satellite screen before I picked you guys back up. This is supposed to get us about 9 feet away from it. It might be even closer yet before this thing goes off. But follow the arrow. We're walking down this path, walking down this path, walking down this path, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to turn toward it. And just keep following that purple line. That purple line will take you right to it. And that purple line, the reason we're not walking straight on that purple line is because we're walking on a trail, and the trail is kind of skewed off a little bit from where that mark's at. That purple line is a straight line to the mark while we're walking a path to get to that mark. And the way things should go is once I get to it, that arrow should go 90 degrees left. And when that arrow goes 90 degrees left, that's where we're going to go up to the mark. Walking closer, 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 closer. Waiting for it to turn. Actually, it's not turning, but there it is, arriving at 13, which is, go straight up here. I always have to remember there's a little bit of a lag with these GPSs, just a touch of a lag. But you've seen the arrow turned the direction we're going, and there's a water hole again. So I hope you found that informative. And I mean, there's a lot you can do with this, and we're going to be getting into that a little bit as we go. So I appreciate the views. I look forward to the comments. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.